a new chapter, same BS kind of vibe that I'm trying to create here. So in the game Inzoi, there is a karma system, and I'm not really sure how the karma system works yet, but it's come to my attention that apparently we're supposed to be playing with every single family in Inzoi. I don't know how, but they are the reason why my karma keeps going so bad in my personal saves with my personal Zoids that I've created. So in this series, I want to go through and kind of give everyone a life update. I want to also get to know the families, but one, we're going to make sure that we're employing everybody, make sure their kids are in the school, make sure that if they need repairs and stuff of any kind, that we give them house repairs. Some of these people, their bedrooms are in the living room. I don't know why any of this is, and I'm sure obviously this game's in early access. I'm sure we'll find out more, but until then, let's just help these people out a little bit. There's one family in particular that I saw that intrigued the heck out of me. They give me kind of like the goth family from Sims, and they kind of give this like air of mysteriousness to them. But we're gonna go check in with them, see how they're doing, make sure, you know, they're up to standard with what they need, and go from there. Some of the criteria that I would like to do for some of these people, obviously jobs, schools, house repairs, as we've mentioned, but sometimes I kind of maybe want to give them a storyline, kind of like a narrative. I don't know, but when I was peeping into some of these houses already, some of these households, there were just small tidbits of information that I kept picking up that really could give them a really good storyline. So we're gonna see how that goes, and I hope you enjoy. This is the world of Dowon. This is more of like a South Korean metropolis vibe. It's very city, it's very high rises. I have a lot of different families, so looking at all of the different families, here are a ton of different people that we can pick from. However, the family I'm most interested in today is the Martin family. They are loaded and they're living in apartments. They're a family of 4, and let's take a look at their bio real quick. A family of foreigners who suddenly showed up one day in Dowon. The parents have a deep interest in art and a sharp eye for cultural relics, while their 2 children who closely resemble their attractive parents, weird to say about kids, are adored wherever they go. But something about this family is amiss. Why did they come to Dowon? Where does their wealth come from? Goosebumps. I feel like, so not everyone has these kind of bios, so maybe, oh, here's another one. A loving mother struggles to raise her greedy elder son. Is a straight-laced younger son, both full of cravings and wants. Their home small, money is tight, challenge even greater. Will her love be enough for the brothers to grow up happy and bright? Listen, I know we're going off tangent. I'm coming back to this family. I promise I will fix you. Until then, let's hang out with the Martins. They live in the Gaia apartment, so I think that's over here. Okay, so here's the family bio. So you have David, who I assume is the dad, high school graduate, unemployed. We'll take a look at their personal stuff in a minute, but again, Sophia, high school graduate, unemployed. You got a kid in elementary school and an infant. Interesting. So let's go see what they're about. Their family relationship is normal. They're pretty clean for right now. Interesting. Okay. I feel like I've played in this apartment before. Like, I think there's an empty or similar one. So let's close out some of this stuff. This is where they live. Honestly, they have a pretty nice place. I don't see anything off the bat that I would like to change or do. Oh my god. Interesting. Is she crying? What the heck? So here you have David. You've got Sophia. Oh, we had Sophia. All right, here we have Sophia. She kind of looks sad. You have little baby Emily, stoicism, bar, and then you have little baby Luca just hanging out. Interesting. First things first, we need to figure out where this dude gets his money. Why is he in this tiny little closet for an, oh. Okay, so one thing I want to do is explore their house to see if I can get any kind of clues as to what they're into. Clearly they don't have a TV, but homegirl loves music. They definitely like the muted colors, the darkness. They love their wines. have a gorgeous view. Okay, jump scare. You have homeboy here. He does seem to do some work, but we don't know what that's about. And then you have a little baby here. Okay, they need curtains. What is this? I do love their art. What the hell? Got a crazy TV projector. I personally don't want to do too much with them because it seems like a lot of the things they have going on, it's very on brand for them, their story. I love the colors, the checkered, the dark colors. It's honestly quite perfect. But what I do want to edit a little bit, what is going on in here? First, let's just do these wide curtains. Do them right there. And do another one right over there. Test these out and see if they're functional. So this is what I mean. You can close the curtains. Okay, I am fully aware that this is not going to change anything karma-wise, but I'll see, you can close it. You shouldn't even have to do much. Close all. I understand this is not going to help their karma whatsoever, but one of my biggest pet peeves is not having curtains in rooms that absolutely must. I feel like a children's room should have curtains. I feel bathrooms, a living room, I could understand. Still, you know what I mean? Our girl has gotten accepted to elementary school. I feel like that's mandatory, but good. Let's go ahead and talk about jobs for a second. I feel like we don't know exactly where they get their money from, right? However, the careers that you can do in this game could be something a little bit. You see the symbol? I wish there was a way to cheat levels, like skill levels, and I know this is early access and all that has not come in, but I would make him like a mob boss, like a mafia boss. Maybe he moved to a new town because his old town, he did something bad, you know, he kind of crossed some wires and he's kind of on the run, hence why he's in a very busy metropolis. But for right now, let him kind of work from the bottom. Maybe he's trying to figure out, you know, how does crime work here? How does, you know, who has the intel? Who is the big mafioso in town? So he's gonna kind of start from the bottom. He has kind of a new name. These are not the Martins. Do they look like the Martins to you? They look like something old money name. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have him apply as a street soldier. See, and this is why I want to cheat a little bit, because he's not a street soldier. Do you think this man in a suit, he's like the mafia boss? Let's see. She's happy he got a job. Maybe, you know, he can try to do something a little bit better. Let's see. Okay, so we have him working in the evil, sketchy career for now. They need to take that button away. I keep accidentally building things. Okay, so I think I'm gonna keep him in this Doan Solutions Mafia for right now. I feel like, you know, hopefully I can kind of get him to level up. But, you know, they're gonna go through this quickly, and I tried to see if what their monthly or weekly rent would be, and I couldn't really find that information yet. So, just to make sure that they can afford this lifestyle, he needs a job. In the meantime, for Miss Sophia over here, I'm not gonna have her work, obviously, because she got a little baby. And so until the baby can kind of grow up, maybe go to school, we'll hold off for now. Look how cute. See, you wouldn't think that they were evil at all. You wouldn't think to be scared of them at all. She's like, actually, let me whisper a secret. We did cause some trouble. My bad. So it's Emily, she's in school, and the baby's fine. So let's go back and kind of update a little bit more about their personality traits and see. So looking at their Zoe card, Mr. David Martin, obviously fake name, his ambition. All right, his ambition's a plant. Sir, harmony and peace is your ambition. Harmony and peace. Okay, we're gonna change it. Let's get him to, so these are the ones we have. Financial success, which makes sense. Career success, I don't really think that's important right now. Stay healthy, not really. Family, harmony, knowledge, creative expression, pursuit of love, community contribution, and social disorder. I do feel like social disorder might be the best one, because this is kind of a new chapter, same BS kind of vibe that I'm trying to create here. We could have him as a notorious villain or a famous hacker. I feel like this family is a little bit more old school, so I'm not going to do the hacking route. We're going to go with the notorious villain. He has to take out some, we need to find a vending machine, is all I know. His traits as a go-getter, I feel like that's valid. His desired life, a life of excitement, that does check out to me. And then let's look at his preferences. He likes yoga, hates ball sports, likes vegetables, cake, hates spicy food, likes plants is so random. Hates dancing, but he is dancing a lot. So I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna switch that one. He likes his health books. Everything else we're gonna keep. And then values, he's a traditionalist, which makes sense with the old school vibe. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. Let's look at Miss Sophia, a harmony piece for her. I feel like that can make sense. I feel like if you have a partner that is super into crime, super into social disorder, super into kind of bending the rules and making sure people do exactly what you want, you should have a partner who helps you stay level-headed, who helps you stay motivated, but in a, hey, don't worry if things aren't going right, it's gonna be okay. You can't have two social disorder, you know what I mean? They blend it out. They have the same like goals, different pathways. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so I'm gonna keep that for her. I feel like that's perfect. Life of advancement. I heard something where behind every successful man is a successful, motivating wife. And it makes sense that she would have their goals in check and he would kind of make sure it comes to fruition. That way it's kind of like they both have a, I don't want to call it negative, but they both have like an aggressive trait, which is making sure they reach their goals, committing some crime, but they also have some tranquil things where she's more of the, hey, like take a deep breath, like stay on course, and he's kind of just, okay. You know what I mean? I feel like we need to find more of a tranquil thing for him, but he does like his plans, so there. Anyways, I'm gonna keep that for her. I love that for her. He wants to be a leader with the trait. That makes sense. I love that. And then values. Oh no, this is for her. My bad. She has the trait of being a leader. I mean, wives lead their households, moms and wives. And then safety. Valid. Miss Emily. Okay, so she's too young to have an ambition, I believe it. Unlocks at young adult. Same thing with desired life. She wants to be a socialite. Oh my, okay, imagine this. This is like the early stages. He's kind of rebuilding. They become the successful mafia family. She grows up to be, it's kind of like a gothic gossip girl. I love it. Her values as a child. She's very impulsive right now. So on brand. I feel like I missed her preferences. And there's nothing. Preferences are fine. Okay, and then for little baby Luca, we don't have anything for him because he's a newborn. I don't understand how he does not like what? Street food and coffee. Seems on brand for a newborn. His trait is perfectionist. Maybe he's the one that, you know, the family 20 years down the line, they're kind of all over the place. They're kind of forgetting the fire they have right now. And he's the one like, you know, hey everyone, tighten up, get in line, don't lose focus. I like that. I wonder if he will follow in his father's footsteps, or maybe he's like turns to a life of good. There's so much you can do. Yeah, I really do wonder if the developers had a view. Also, I do think at some point I'm going to split, and maybe I'll do that now. I kind of want to split this room because like in 1 week or whenever they age up, it just doesn't make sense to have a crying baby with a girl who has to get up for school in the morning. So maybe we'll do this. Let's redo this room to a nursery and to Emily's room. I am a little bit scared because build mode in this game is not easy. Okay, first things first, we gotta move this baby. Let's put you out there. And then I want to create 2 doors. Doing anything in this game is a little bit tricky. We're just gonna move things around from the door. Okay, this little toy. What is in the way? Perfect. At the moment, we do not need a second bed. So I could have just deleted that. I think I'm gonna keep this on her side. I'm gonna keep this on her side. She does need a desk. Move that back over here. She does need a desk. I'm gonna keep this toy on this side. She does need lighting, so I'm gonna put that over here for now. And then it seems like she has some toys. I have these kind of books because I have my son. So cute. Okay, so we're just gonna move this stuff over here. I'm doing this haphazardly just because I plan to put the room divider in and then we go from there. This feels like none of the kids. They both have curtains and pictures and stuff. Cool. We'll keep that couch in for now. But first let's divide the room in half. I don't know how huge is, okay, no. No? Where should we divide? I feel like we should go by the window. From here? I don't know, it's hard for me to tell as well. That seems pretty good. Yeah, on my first try. Who would have thought? So we have both of the rooms. Let's color. What was this color? Perfect. And I feel like for the nursery, let's do like a lighter color. I don't want to do like a light cream, but I don't want it to be too, yeah, let's do that. Too white kind of will freak me out. Let's remove this couch now from here. Okay, let's do her room first. This curtain, let's give it a color. Blinds. I feel like black. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's go with like a black, but I feel like maybe we should do like a print. Maybe we could do like a bear pattern or stripes. I feel like stripes would be good. Yeah, let's do that. So we have her bed. I'm not really a good builder, let alone a barely good YouTuber, honestly. So this is double hard to do this both at the same time. I feel like that could actually be their book. Luca's books and toys. I feel like this is a cute little toy of hers. Okay, we have the basics of that one. Come back here. I like everything so far that we have, but I should probably copy this over here. Give her some more lighting. Center this. Is it centered? No. Bedroom, children's room. I love that there's a little children's room tab here. Okay, let's do a bed first. Sitting support chair, a toddler rug. Oh my god, that's so cute. Okay, let's do the basics. Children's beds. Okay, he's not there yet. I like this modern day art one, but I feel like if it was a little bit lighter. First area, let's do, I always have to test it out. See, like this is so much cuter. Okay. I feel like there's a third area, but we'll keep it at that. Click OK. Let's bring Luca back in here so we can just see how it looks. Is it good to have a kid right under the lights? I feel like it can't be that bad, right? Storage. I love these little book ones. Let's do another one right here. They have money, it's fine. I think we're good on storage. Oh my god, look at this toddler hanger. How cute. But I wonder if there's other versions of it, because there's like a little dress, which is so cute, but we don't have a baby girl, unless we want to think of it as like Emily's little baby stuff that we saved. You know what I mean? It's kind of cute. Oh, and I realize you probably can't see, I'm sorry. Mirrors. Let me move myself. Okay, I moved myself really quickly so you guys can see this stuff. I'm sorry it was not shown before. Let's pick a mirror. Where should we put the mirror first? Let me see. Oh, we have this wall. All right, let's pick a cute little mirror. I like this rattan one. Oh, I love this little giant frame. Is there a way to, I hope there's a way that we can make things small, but for right now, let's also do these little stickers. You would not think that this is like a super goth family if you didn't know. We'll do some C ones here. Why are these not that big either? Okay, is there a way that I can change it? Because otherwise it just looks... Okay, let's try again with those. Oh my god, I love this. Technically it should be on the floor, right? We'll pretend that it just starts from there. Who's gonna know? Okay, what else am I missing in this room? Let's come back here to the toddler stuff. I love the little mobile thing. How does that look? Oh, it's planted on the sky. Well, interestingly, I cannot put it on. Oh, I have the lamp. Haha. Okay, let's put it right here and put the baby underneath. Oh yeah, because I have the book. That's cute. Okay, yeah, that's cute. I do think I want to change this lamp though, because even though it matches the house, I feel like I would like something a little bit more gentle for the baby. Maybe no ceiling lights to begin with. Babies do love a fan. Baby, you are not getting this mobile. Hold on. Center it. Oh my god, I just want to clutter the floor with toys. But just tiny ones that are appropriate for Luca's age at the moment. Oh, a changing table is so important. We'll take out this. No. Okay. We'll take out this random stool and keep the changing table over there. I wonder if we have a diaper pail. And then I think I want to put the bouncer actually out here somewhere. Somewhere like right, actually away. Yeah, like right there. Okay, I think that's pretty good for right now. Move this a little bit to the corners of this room. Okay, I just wanted to adjust those. I want to give her a little bit more of an office-y desk. Kitchen, living room, home office. I feel like they can afford for her to have a little computer, a little laptop. Maybe this is how she starts her writing. Actually, no, she's in elementary school. Let's give her an old school one. Some plants. Oh, a hanging snake plant. So her vibe. I wonder if I can change anything from it. Oh, I can't change the color of the planter box. Oh well. A hanging ivy. Let's put that on the other side. Got it out. Where'd it go? It hangs really low. Okay. Let's do some artsy stuff. I feel like Miss Emily would be an artiste. Okay, we need some artwork for her. I feel like she would be the one that would have this. Her parents would be like, yeah, no, that's gorgeous. I love it. Black cat. Oh, I love this room. I feel like let's put maybe like this. Cute. Let's make sure she can, let me put myself back over here. Okay, let's make sure Emily can, let's assign her this bed. Let's have her come over here. The right side for him. I don't really understand how this assign bed stuff works. Okay, assign the right side to dad, assign the left side to her, and then assign this bed, Sophia, Emily. Cool. All right, so for this living room, I don't think there's anything I really want to do. I think I kind of want to keep the living room curtains free, but I also feel like they would want their privacy. You know what I mean? Let's do curtains. They have money, it's fine. Okay, for the curtains, I love these dramatic ones. And then this one's for this side. You'll be fine. Let's make this black. How does that work, the vibe? I feel like it works. Oh, we need to move that one. Let's see how this would work. Okay, so it doesn't really work. How's that supposed to? Interesting. So it's not gonna ever fully close. That's okay. Oh, they have one of these here. Curtains for them, yes or no? I think we should. I feel like everyone needs privacy. I just can't. I can't. But we'll do one of these blinds. Plastic slim. Good God. I feel like a good dramatic one would be good for them. Let's do some dramatic curtains for these folks. And let's color it. Everything else in their room is pretty dark except for this and this emerald green. I kind of want to do like a emerald green. Let's find a deep green. I kind of like that. I do like that they give us these numbers so that you never lose them. Oh no. Or another thing you can do is just copy paste. Not the, you know what? Disregard me. Here's what we're gonna do. Haha. We're just gonna copy paste it. This one we will have to. Again, why does it keep clicking on the wrong thing? I want the curtain. Is it because I'm so confused. Why can't I click on this? Is that the negative connotation of like using the, if you click Alt, you can freely place anything? I mean, it's kind of a vibe, but this is just so bizarre. But like this I can click. You see what I'm saying? Let's see if I can even close all of it. Oh, she's playing with her brother. That's so cute, but I need you to come over and close. Okay, she did. Okay, I mean, it's a little bit buffoonery, but due to issues we did not know could happen, we will let it go. Anyways, before we get too discouraged, is there anything else I need to do? I'm gonna remove this bouncer because we have one in the living room. The rest of the house looks really good. Again, this one was one of the most minimal ones. I forgot I was in build mode. Okay, so this is the house as is. I don't think there's anything else I would like to do. This would be where the main entrance is. One of the things I've noticed about it's so cute. Oh my god, Izzy. I think he's watering a real plant, a fake plant. He loves his plants. I'm back on the side. That's the Martin family. I hope you enjoyed them. You have David, Sophia, Emily, and little baby Luca. I now updated them to have a crime boss vibe, family full of secrets. You know, maybe in stage 2, if you do it legacy wise, you have this a rising socialite daughter and a perfectionist son who may or may not want to get involved with the family business after all. Who knows? But in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed. I don't know if there's a way to resave this into Canva, the canvas, considering these were pre-made already and not completely new. But I hope this inspires you to at least update your families, check in on them, because apparently we need to control the entire city, not just your one family, which I don't know if they'll change that or not. But until then, I'll see you next time. Bye.